Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome in from the Channel 9 studio. This is Sports Chat with Mr. 33. I am he, Mr. 33. And as we usually do on a Friday night, we're going to recap SmackDown as they are on their way to Survivor Series War Game. So they started the show with Division coming down to the ring. And Paul Heyman is talking about how he got all of these guys on his team. He got Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker gonna take a bite out of them, and Bronson Reed gonna tsunami everybody. And then he speaks about Logan Paul, and then Logan Paul grabs a microphone and starts talking, and then we hear some music. We hear main event Jey Uso music. So as he comes in, he comes down the stage, comes down with his brother. Uh, so Jay's like, "Yo, listen, man, nobody want to hear you talk. You know, we learned from you, so we gonna do what we need to do." So Paul Heyman says it's two of you and it's one, two, three, you outnumbered. And they like, well, we didn't come alone. So Cody Rhodes music plays, but then we find out Cody Rhodes got beat up on his bus by Drew McIntyre. So they run to the back, check on Cody Rhodes. That ends that segment real quick. So that was kind of funny to me. But we go to the first match. The first match was Ilya Dragunov, as he has been doing ever since he gained the U.S. title. He has been having a U.S. Open Challenge title match, and tonight's opponent was actually JD McDonough. He came out. This was a pretty good match. Dragunov started the match off kind of hot. He had his little striking moves and things like that. JD said, "Let me slow this down." He he had to slow him down by doing some extra sneaky things, and then uh, as Dragunov started to bleed a little bit, he got mad and started chopping the hell out of JD. So JD is feeling all those chops, but that wasn't enough. As JD was coming back and doing these moves, got a couple pinfalls. One was so close that it was like 2.5. But as JD continues to fight, hey Kamaya Pritchard, welcome in, welcome in. As he continues to fight, Dragunov hits his finisher move and gets the 3 count. So Dragunov defends his title with a victory over JD McDonough. So, good match. Very consistent, very action packed match. JD just fell a little short. But, when JD has been fighting for a little while. So, it may be time for him to, get himself back on the market for one of those, like a rematch for this belt or the males in the Continental belt. But we'll have that conversation a little bit later tonight. The next match was the last time is now tournament. Carmelo Hayes versus Bronson Reed. Uh, Bronson Reed, he took control early. You know, uh, yo, what's up? What's up, realist? What's going on? Happy birthday, Umaza Hodri. I hope I said that right. But anyway, as the match starts, Bronson Reed has his way. Realist, what's going on with you? He has his way with Carmelo Hayes. Uh, started out powering him and things like that. So Carmelo started to use his agility real quick. Uh, got a couple pinfalls early. Uh, Bronson Reed, he gets out of those pins and then starts to renew his advantage with the power. Uh, then we see the vision come out, this circle of ring, and as they do that, Bronson Reed is getting a little happy. Try to hit the tsunami, he misses. Carmelo Hayes is doing frog splashes after that, gets a 2.5 count. Then all of a sudden, some chaos pursues as Carmelo gets out the ring. Braun Breaker's going to spear him. All of a sudden, he gets super kicked by the Usos. Uh, Logan Paul comes around. They start a fight outside. Uh, Bronson Reed comes out. He get ready to, Carmelo Hayes is already outside. He was thrown out. Then as Bronson Reed comes out, uh, what is this dude name? Cody Rhodes comes out and hits him. He throws him to the post and then hits him with the Cody cutter. Excuse me. And then, so what happens after that is Carmelo Hayes get back in the ring. Uh, Bronson Reed struggles to get back in the ring, gets counted out. So Carmelo Hayes gets the victory via countout. He advances on, and the time is now tournament. And Cody Rhodes jumped up there. He said, "Drew, I ain't finished with you." He said, I thought I was finished with you, Cody. Drew, but I guess I ain't finished with you." I'm paraphrasing, of course, because Cody got beat up earlier, like I said. So he's upset now, and he went off on all of them. He said, "Yo, Paul Heyman, check this out. You build them, I beat them. Everybody on your team, I beat. So I'll see y'all at War Games." Pretty much, like I said, I'm paraphrasing, but he was hot as hell because he was mad. He got jumped on his own bus. I would be mad too, but you know. Uh, so the next match is DIY versus Fraxium. That's the tag team match. What happened? How did we start this match? Fraxium was able to take control early because everybody was all over the place. Ciampa is still mad because he can't get the U.S. title match, so I don't even know why he was fighting. But he got in. They started fighting. He was distracted. Uh, DIY they gain the match. They start beating up on Fraxium, actually Frazier, and then we heading towards the end of the match. Um, as the match is going on, Candice LeRae pulls the mask off of Axiom, and as he's covering his face, uh, Johnny Gargano does a roll up pin, gets the 3 count, and DIY defeats Fraxium. Now, anybody that watches wrestling know that if you take a luchador mask off, the first thing they're going to do is try to keep their face covered. That's like a luchador code. So that's why he was distracted with the mask being taken off by Candice LeRae, and that's how Fraction loses the match. So, sneaky win by DIY, but they'll do anything to stay relevant in the tag team. Not only in the tag team thing, division, but also Ciampa's trying to make his name relevant so he can get in that US title thing. US title open match. So it's a good win for them. Then we go to the next match was Penta and Finn Balor. Now this was the match I was looking for because no matter how like I tell y'all, if y'all been watching me for a little while, y'all know the Luchador division, and even though Finn Balor's technically not a Luchador, he does the high flying, and he does all of those Luchador moves, whether it's a double leg drop kick, all of those type of things. So this was also a part of the last time is now tournament to face John Cena. Uh, Finn Balor, they going back and forth. Finn Balor takes control. Uh, strikes and move. Finn Balor do what he do, trying to do all the negative moves like he's the old Finn Balor. But Penta continues to fight back. Uh, chops and luchador kicks and all of those things. So as we get towards the end of the match, Finn Balor has control. He goes to the top rope. He tries to hit the coup de grace. Penta was able to get out the way, and then as Finn Balor rolls away from it, or he gets up and try to gain himself, Penta hits the destroyer, gets a 3 count. So Penta gets the victory, and he advances to the next round. To Well, I'll talk about the schedule in a minute, or the next round. Um, and then finally we get the girls. My 33 brother, what up, though? So now we get to the end of the show. We see the War Game ladies, the the tag team. Well, the tag team of Charlotte, Miss Bliss, uh, Io, and Rhea. So they're in there talking. We may not get along, but we here to get this thing done. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Um, so here's our fifth person. So the music play is AJ Lee. So AJ Lee will be the fifth participant of that War Game match. And as they come down to the rope, to the ring. As AJ comes down to the ring, we see Nia Jax and them interrupt, jump in. They start jumping on Rhea Io. Kabuki Warriors join in to fight Charlotte and Miss Bliss. And as AJ gets ready to get in the ring, or she gets in the ring, we see Becky Lynch comes involved, and they all striking and fighting each other. So Becky Lynch will be the last participant, the fifth person in the War Game match. So it will be the Kabuki Warriors, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and Becky Lynch. They will be facing Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, um, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and AJ Lee. So those are the opponents that that will be participating for the War Games. Now, as I was telling y'all, now that the complete round of the first round is over, I can now make the announcement. So last week, Sheamus was injured, as he defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. So his injury will have a situation involved. We'll talk about that in a second. So with Carmelo Hayes' win tonight, he's going to face Gunther on Raw. With Penta's win, tonight. He's gonna face Solo Sikoa. Those two matches are gonna be on Raw this coming Monday night. Uh, Rusev and Jey Uso, they'll be fighting on SmackDown on the 28th, the day before the Rumble. Survivor Series. And LA Knight, we're not sure who he's gonna fight, or is he gonna get a pass because of Sheamus' injury. But we'll look further into that as we go along. But he will be scheduled to fight technically on that SmackDown as well. So Gunther faces Carmelo. Solo versus Penta. That's Monday. Rusev versus Jay is SmackDown, and LA Knight and whoever they decide to pick will be on SmackDown as well. So those are those are four matches we know definitely. Two matches for Raw definitely, and two matches for SmackDown definitely. We know that. We also know that how does that even work? Well, Solo's fighting Monday, so we also know next Friday Solo and the MFT will be fighting Sami Zayn, uh, 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 Motor City Machine Gun, Shinsuke Nakamura, and who is that? Is that Ray Phoenix? Ray Phoenix. Yeah, y'all know I get them masked men confused, but Ray Phoenix. So that will be like a Survivor Series rules that will happen on SmackDown the night before Survivor Series. I didn't make that up. I don't write the script for them. But that was the gist of it, of SmackDown tonight. Um it was like I said, the couple matches was good. Uh I'm not actually worried about Carmelo Hayes because I don't like the fact that he got the match with Gunther. You saw what Gunther did to Javon Evans. So unless something crazy happens, I don't see Carmelo going up to defeat that. I could see Pitta defeating Solo because of somebody interfering. So those are my two early picks for Raw. Um, that's pretty much the gist of it. Nothing else has occurred. We already know the 5-man team for the men's side of War Games. We got Cody Rhodes, we got CM Punk, we got the Uso brothers, and we got Roman Reigns. They will be facing the Vision, which is Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. I want to say Logan Paul's a part of the Vision, but I don't feel it. But he's going to be on the team. Drew McIntyre is on the team, and I said Brock Lesnar will be the fifth participant in that as well. So those are the 5 cards. We'll see We'll see what's happening Monday. Um, with other matches, if they will add another match to Survivor Series, I doubt it. But so let's see if we can see the Survivor Series card, the actual matches. Y'all give me a second. I didn't prepare. I'm just doing this now, so y'all bear with me. I just told y'all two of the matches. We know that John Cena will be fighting uh Dirty Dom Mysterio for the Intercontinental Belt also at Survivor Series. Um, who else we got fighting? We got Stephanie Valkyrie will defend her title against Nikki Bella um at the event also. So those are the 4 matches that they have so far. We stay tuned to Monday and see what happens at that particular Raw. as like I said earlier, they'll be getting ready to they revving up for Survivor Series, which will be on November 29th. I'm bugging. Uh in the meantime, in between time, the NBA tonight is having their tournament, the NBA Cup tournament. So I can run down some of these scores for you. The early games. The early games consist of in Cleveland, the Cavaliers 120, the Indiana Pacers 109. In Boston, the Brooklyn Nets 113, the Celtics 105. In Toronto 140, the Wizards 110. Uh, in Chicago, Miami Heat 143, the Chicago Bulls 107. In Dallas, the Mavericks defeat the Pelicans 118-115. These games are live, and it looks like they're at half. Yeah, we kind of early. Uh, Third quarter. Oh, what up, though? I hear you in the background. I hear you in the cuts. I hear you in the cuts. It is what it is. I ain't getting on the screen. What the hell? Oh, you on the bottom. I'm like, wait a minute. All right, let me cut that off then. Uh, in Golden State, 93, Portland 89 at the half. Uh, the Suns 114, the Timberwolves 113. That game is a final, and the final game that's going on at this particular time in Houston, the Nuggets 101, the Rockets 99 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. What up, though? Mic check,
What up,
mic check.
though?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, my bad, bro. Just
I got
washing my coffee cup off. I didn't want the running water and people think I'm doing something else. I'm washing the
I
coffee
see.
cup, people. Washing coffee cup.
I see your guy got a victory tonight, even though it was a count out. I thought he was going to be bad for him. I did, but then I was like, because of the action earlier, I said he going to win. He going. I don't know how he going to win. I ain't know he going to win by count out, but I knew he was going to win. Carmelo Hayes.
Melo don't miss, man. I'm hoping he win the tournament. He face Jonathan. That'd be dope, bro.
I think that'll
That'd be
boost him
dope.
up. I think that'll give him the shot that he needs. You know, he did have a good match with Sami Zayn for the belt, for the U.S. belt. When Sammy had it, what was that? Maybe 2 months ago. He just need a boost, you know. So big up to him. But now he running into your favorite guy, Gunther. That's his next
He
match.
gotta fight. Why they keep getting these little ass niggas to fight Gunther, bro?
I noticed that too, but I didn't want to say nothing.
God damn, bro. Like, no, I mean, this should probably. Well, you said Sheamus is hurt, so who took the Sheamus first?
Well,
Well,
we
he's
don't know yet.
Penta, bro.
That's gonna be announced. Whoever that is, they're gonna fight LA Knight on SmackDown next Friday.
Yeah, let LA Knight fight Gunther, bro. Yeah.
Yo,
Why gotta be a little black dude?
I
They always got
swear,
some big white dude beating up some little black dude, bro.
I was saying, yo, no. Yo, I was saying the same thing. I'm like, yo, is he supposed to be? Is he supposed to be German or Austrian or something? I'm like, why is the German fighting the black people? I was saying
Right, bro. Go fight some. Who was Germany at war with? Go fight them motherfuckers, bro.
America. That's what they
Yeah,
did.
American.
Yeah,
Go somebody.
they
Go
gave
fight
them.
a British dude, bro. Fight the Britons, man. Fuck
he,
out of here, bro.
he they fought the Gunther taking out the Tuskegee Airmen. This is crazy. Oh man, I was like, yo, why they got Gunther fight? He just destroyed. Well, he didn't destroy Javon Evans. He put up a good match, but he was just getting caught all over the place trying to beat Ariel. Gunther was catching him and destroying him. I don't know. Carmelo Hayes, he stuck out. Carmelo Hayes actually had a good match with Bronson Reed. He got away from the tsunami. He did all his moves. It just wasn't enough. I don't know how you could frog splash that big dude and thought you was gonna get a victory over it. But you know. he got the win regardless. So I don't know how they're gonna do this, but I there is a rumor that Gunther tweeted out that he's gonna face John Cena. He tweeted it, then took it down. I don't know if that's true. That's a rumor. Uh,
That wouldn't even be a fun match, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit wouldn't even be a good match. I mean, and if Gunther fight John Cena, that now they doing another Gunther push. Nobody want to see that shit, bro.
I don't want to see it either.
I
I
mean,
think
I ain't gonna lie to
well,
you. I'm starting to like Gunther, but I don't. I mean, this ain't. I mean, this ain't his time, bro. He had his time, bro, and they fumbled the bag with him.
I just think yeah they did. Yeah, and then he took that long hiatus of a
Yeah,
vacation.
like he
Now
Roman
he
Reigns or
like
something, bro.
he coming back like he mad.
No,
Yeah,
like he
you
had some
wasn't
time
even
off, like
fight
he
nobody to
Roman or
take that
something.
long ass break. That's why you lost. Like you ain't like that, homeboy. You ain't like that at all.
And he always fighting
And
some
you coming
small
back
guys.
to
So I
getting all
want to
these
see
little
him fight
cupcake
like
matches.
Drew McIntyre. I want to see him fight like a Drew McIntyre. Like fight some big motherfuckers, bro. You always fight some. Even CM Punk little.
Everybody looks little to him, and that's the crazy part. CM Punk will look little to him. You drop down? Oh, I hear you. No, you here?
Oh, oh no! I went outside, so I turned. When I go
Oh, I'm like,
outside,
wait a
I turn
minute.
my Wi-Fi off because I be in the garage and it's cold, bro. So I turn. I be having this little space heater on. I be in my little zone, bro. I'm about to put this couch in here. My wife
Real
just
as he go,
ordered.
real as said he gonna tear John Cena chest up.
Man, he gonna tear
well,
this shit down to the muscle, bro. The skin gonna be
well,
gone,
they
bro.
are. When you really look at it, him and Cena's about the same size.
Yeah, but John Cena pale as hell, bro. If you get to slapping John Cena chest, bro,
He gonna look like he from Boston, all beat up, like a clam chowder can of soup, all tore up. But I would like to see the replacement be somebody like Montez Ford. I like he ain't even they ain't even been fighting. I don't even know where they at. I don't know where the whatever they I forgot their names. That's how long they ain't been fighting.
Street Profits.
Yeah, them dudes. I haven't seen them in about a month and a half. Neither one of them. I ain't seen neither one of them. So he might as well get the advantage and go ahead and fight. I think that would be a great match. LA Knight versus Montez Ford. I
No, it
really
won't, because they
do.
gonna let LA Knight win. That shit look whack, man.
Mm, damn,
That shit
don't
gonna
rank.
look weird as hell. Montez Ford gonna be doing all these amazing moves. LA Knight gonna be doing some Timu moves, like he got his move set off Timu and shit.
Well, he
They,
does.
they, they be, bro, they be pushing the wrong people the wrong way. Like LA Knight, I mean, I understand. Yeah, let me talk to you. I understand all that shit, bro. But as far as wrestling skills, bro, suck. Yo, to tell, man. Let these young people, like Montez, young as hell. I mean, is he 30 yet?
I think
He
he's
in his 30s?
27. I think he's
Man,
20. I think he's like
let that,
27, 28.
and he should be, they should be, like, while he still got all that spring and shit in him, bro, 'cause that shit ain't gonna last forever. So this is when they should be pushing him when he can do all that exciting shit. They gonna wait to push him and shit like the Usos when they get 40, and then they gonna try to push him and shit. Like, bro, they ain't even doing all that shit no more.
Willa said, I remember I did one of those chops to a homie in fifth grade, and he cried from the pain. And I told him, please don't tell it. Yeah, let me tell y'all something, man. Them chop. Listen, man. I don't know people if people really actually took the time to get into one of those rings and get slammed on. Man, that shit hurts. Like just the
Bro,
body slam hurts. I
them, them,
don't.
them boxing rings, bro. Them literally boxing rings.
With no type of stuff like you really, man, you hit your back on that thing, you feel that thing, man. You that boy that's tearing your spine up. You be like, damn. You be thinking you having spasms that should be running all through your back. You hit your head, you can really be concussed hitting that your head face first or the back of your head on that mat. That really hurts, man. We used to do that in the park. They used to have a wrestling ring in the park. And man, yo, why it ain't so springy? You don't hit, you ain't hitting all that plow, plow. You know what I mean? You hit the rope can tie you up. Yo, that rope hurts too. You try to hit that rope, you don't know what you're doing. It'll take you out.
Bro, you know the two moves I did on people in real life, and I realized wrestling was fake. The sweet chin music, and I kicked the dude, and literally he was knocked out. I was like, "Oh shit, my bad, bro. I ain't mean to kick you that hard." But you catch him under the chin, bro. That motherfucker was like, boom, knocked out, and a rock bottom, bro. I rock bottomed this dude, bro. He had a hematoma on the back of his head. I'm like, "Oh my bad, bro. I ain't, I thought it wasn't gonna hurt like that. I don't know,
Nah, that's what I try to tell you, man. Like even when you do like the belly to belly or the fall away slams and stuff, man, that hurts, man. And then you got when you do the other suplex when you land on them, like boom, like oh man, he back hurt and he gonna lose air because that's your weight on his back and nah, that's a lot. That stuff really hurts. I'm
I
telling
know my
y'all for experience, that hurts.
I know my one homeboy, he suplexed me, bro, and fucked himself up.
How do you suplex you?
Bro, this motherfucker, he was bigger than me, bro. He just grabbed me and was like, "You ready to go for a ride?" I'm like, "Bro," and I'm trying to kick out. Man, when he lifted me up, I'm like, "Oh shit!" Man, we went back, but my butt hit the ground first. His back of his head
Ooh.
hit the ground. Like when he did it, bro, I was literally lifting, like trying to get out of it and shit. And when I went up in the air, bro, I'm like, "Fuck, bro!" As soon as I lifted, I pushed my weight backwards. And I was trying to get my feet down, but my ass and my man, that shit munched my tailbone up. He did that shit on the ground, bro. Like you ignorant ass bastard, bro. It
Wait,
was
he
just a
did it
big
on.
yeah, bro. He wasn't on no grass, on no bed or nothing, bro. I was talking shit because I did martial arts. And I used to kick his ass. He was like, if I grab you, it's over. I grab you. And I'm like, whatever, man. He took two punches, bro. And he grabbed me like, you ready to go for this ride? I'm like, what? I thought he was gonna do a belly to belly, bro. Man, he hooked me and lifted me up. As soon as I went up in the air, bro, I'm trying to kick. I'm trying to kick. I know I'm like, if I get my feet down, I'm gonna be all right. That's how I'm thinking. Nah, bro, it ain't happen like that. Like when he fell back, I couldn't get my feet down, bro. Like the momentum took my feet forward and my ass hit the bow. I'm like, oh shit, but
Wow.
he could have fucked me up though.
Yeah, he
If he
could.
ain't had me tucked, bro, my neck would have been fucked up because his head hit the ground, but my arm, like my neck was in his bicep when he did it. When he fell back, my neck was in his bicep. That's the only reason I didn't hit my head on my neck.
Absolutely. And that's what I try to tell people, man. You know, the way you land on that thing, it could literally be a matter of life or death, right? You could get a concussion if you hit your head on that mat. You could put your back out of alignment if you hit that mat in any different type of way. Like, yo, that takes skills. I don't care if y'all think because y'all
Yeah,
it's orchestrated, whatever. Y'all think it's orchestrated and all that. You gotta be. It has to be. Because if you don't, boy, some people ain't coming home. You know what I mean?
you,
People run around with torn shoulders, like Sheamus just ripped his shoulder out in a match. You see what happened to Seth Rollins? That's real stuff, man. Even if it's scripted, that stuff really happened regardless. It doesn't matter.
bro. Do you know? Like I be scrolling through Twitter, and they be having these fight things, and it was this little dude trying to fight this big dude. Man, the little dude gave this big dude a two piece, man. That's all he needed. He just needed to get close, bro. He threw him like three times. And I was laughing until I realized, like, when he threw him, bro, my man landed on his neck. It was over with. He was dead. I was like, God damn, bro. Like, I'd never get that close to a big motherfucker trying to fight. I learned that a long time ago. Fuck that. I'm using my feet and elbows. I am not getting close to you to grab me, because if you grab me, it's night night. They just go toss. He was just tossing them, bro. That shit looked so crazy. I'm looking like, what is your little ass fucking with this big ass motherfucker for, bro?
That's I don't think people remember these little small people like Ivan Putski. Like the Rock Dad wasn't really that big either, right? Rocky Johnson wasn't really that like Paul Arnold wasn't that big either. Paul Arnold was like he looked like a dwarf standing next to people like Hulk Hogan and Big John Studd and them. They had to be brolic. They had to use every piece of strength that they had. But I don't know if people remember Paul on the apologize, but boy, he was jumping and landing, and people that looked like it was gonna fall off on that apologize, man. But that was all brute strength. And then they said, Paul Wonder used to play football. I'm like, he too small to play for it. Back then, you could be 5'9" and play football. But yeah, a lot of that is strength. But a lot of that's why they gotta go to those little wrestling schools to take the bumps and take the shoulder bumps and take the body slams and take the drop kicks. Man, you gotta get accustomed to that. That shit will take you out at any given moment if you do one wrong thing. You out.
Shit, didn't Goldberg fuck up Bret Hart by super kicking his ass or something?
He super kicked the shit out of him, and Bret Hart said he can't stand him because his career was over after that. He said
Big
he
ass
super.
motherfucker kicking you. Hell no, bro.
Yeah, he was, and a lot of people didn't like fighting him because he was like, "Yo, you doing this all wrong. You just throwing people all over the place. You missing the spots, all type of stuff." That's how Rick Rude got hurt. Rick Rude got hurt on the ramp going to the thing. They was fighting out there. He slammed him. That shit shattered his whole back. That's why he stopped wrestling. And I was like, damn. He's like, Sting, you fucked me up, Sting. And he's like, I ain't mean to. Just like this other dude. Oh my God, what was this dude name? Draws. D'Lo Brown. He hit him with a move, and he ain't secure his neck. That man, he paralyzed right now because of that
Man,
one
shit.
move. And that's
I'm
why
straight.
I tell y'all, man, like people don't know. Y'all can say how frivolous, how fake, how all of that. But if you don't do that right, man, you ain't coming out of this thing, man. You're not coming out. That man he can't even walk. He's paralyzed forever. All because of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I know he mad as hell after that shit,
he
watching D'Lo
forget.
Brown shake his neck and shit. Like, you
Yo,
motherfucker.
he forgave him and everything. Like yo, I forgive you, D'Lo. Like I swear, I don't even know how he forgave me, but he forgave me.
I'm
I go check
straight.
on that man every day, but I don't know how he forgave me. And I'm like, shh. Yeah, man, right? Realistic, he don't even look right. He's sitting in there. Look at Lex Luger. Lex Luger can't even walk. He trying to get his walking stuff back. People gonna say that's the steroid because if you see Lex Luger now, he doesn't look nothing like Lex
Yeah,
Luger
he
back in
look.
the day.
I seen Paul Saturn the other day, and I'm looking like, damn, these people look sad as hell. Like, bro, I'm straight. Like that. I couldn't imagine that, bro. Even Kurt Angle. You see how Kurt Angle look? I'm like, God damn, bro.
hmm
I mean, I know you age and get old, but it hit different when you be having them fucked up injuries, and that shit add up when you get older, bro. You be all fucked up and shit.
People don't understand. This is just like the NFL. It's just they may not have CTE and all of that, but those hits, man, that man. Look at Stone Cold. Stone Cold, listen, Stone Cold. He tells y'all all the time. I've been hurt so much when I do the stunner. Yo, he was kicking people in they private spots to do the stunner. He
Mm.
couldn't lift his leg to the stomach. If y'all look at all of his stunners, they be right in the middle, right there. I'm like, man, I wish you would. But he ain't making a connection. But still, he make that connection, man. I'm gonna talk to you in the back, my man. You can't be kicking me right there. No,
Mm.
we don't do the move then. You know what I mean? Don't do the
Yeah,
move. You can't
just
make
stump
it.
on the ground and act like you kicked me, bro. Hey,
Right.
I sell the shit out that shit, bro.
You said
You ain't even gotta
I'ma
stun
sell
me,
it
bro.
for
Just kick me
yeah.
in the nuts and I'm gonna fall. You can pin me, bro.
This
We
this
talk.
this look like you yeah. Oh, and then I'll just bend. I'll just fold. You hit the stunner.
Mm.
I'll sell the stunner. Drink your beer. I'ma just lay there. If you pour it on me, I might drink some while it's pouring. I don't care. But nah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. The careers that look at Ric Flair. Ric Flair. He's barely functional, and he's still trying to fight. He got 40 years in the wrestling. He's still trying to fight. See Shawn Michaels, Triple H got the neck injury. Edge is crazy. He came back from the neck injury. Nah, that's a lot. All of this is happening in the ring. It's not
Shit, Shawn
happening
Michaels
outside.
got a googly eye because of wrestling, bro. That motherfucker be going everywhere, bro.
Right. And that's what I'm saying, man. The risk that they take to get the popularity, man. they tell you all the time they won't trade it they won't trade it back for the world. I think the only one that really got through it unscathed is like the Undertaker. Well, The Rock
Nah,
looked great.
he was fucked up. Undertaker was fucked up too,
I'm
bro.
I'm talking about like now. He looks great now, but back then, yeah,
Shit, Kevin Nash, bro. Kevin Nash looked good, bro.
yeah,
I
Kevin
seen
Nash.
Kevin Nash like 3 years ago. He was down at uh Janet Jackson concert. Was that 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago? He was down at Little Caesars Arena and shit at the Janet Jackson concert. And I'm looking like, damn, that big white dude looked familiar. And then we went in a bar before the show started, and the bartender was like, he said shh. And then I looked like, oh yeah, that's big, that's Kevin Nash. He like shh, bro. But I mean, he looked good, but he don't look like used to. But he looked good as hell, like a regular ass dude who
Yeah,
aged.
I seen him in the John Wick movie. I was like, yo, he looks great after all of that. He looks like he's functioning. Kane, I think Kane's look good. But they
Yeah.
wasn't taking like the like. But they'll tell you,
Big
man.
Show,
Yeah,
Big
Big
Show looked
Show,
good too. He
Big
lost
Sh-
weight.
he lost weight and everything. They be trying him over there. One of the what was that TNA? They tried him. What was that dude name? Shit, big strong black dude. They was trying to get him back in the ring. Like I'm
Bobby
straight back.
Lashley,
No, it wasn't. It was somebody else. Hobbs.
Moose.
Somebody
Oh,
Hobbs. Some
oh yeah, yeah. I know you're talking about. I seen that dude before.
yeah, yeah. And they like yo, I'm like, show you good. Like, just chill out. You know what I mean? But a lot of them didn't. A lot of them look horrible after the fact. You know what I mean? A
Yeah,
lot of them ain't looking good at all. Look at Bret Hart. Bret Hart, he looked like he's shrinking literally, like he's literally
yeah.
shrinking. Like, damn, what happened to you? You know what I
I'm the
mean?
best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Man, man, look, man, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all, a lot of these people get the new wrestling. They see the Rock. Rock look bigger than he was before. Okay, cool, I get all that. But y'all forget Rock. Rock is acting all over the place. Batista had to get out of there. He said, I can't do this no more. I might as well go act. I might as well.
Man, Batista left WWE and went to MMA.
And
That
got
shit looked
whipped.
crazy.
And
But
got
it looks so crazy. The only part like CM Punk, him doing MMA, that shit looked crazy, bro.
right.
I'm looking like, I mean, you thinking like these people wrestling like they used to getting hit, and then when they get hit, you can tell, bro. Look, this is one thing in a fight game, bro. You can tell when motherfucker ain't used to getting hit. Even like Bobby Lashley, man, when the first time he got hit, his eyes got big as hell. Like, oh shit, like yeah, bro, that's
Nigga,
how I be.
oh, it hit me.
Like that's like, oh shit, I just got hit. Batista looked at crazy. I mean, they fought some bums. Like if they actually was fighting like motherfuckers who do that shit on a high level, they would have got ate alive like Sam Punk did. Sam Punk was getting ate alive, bro.
Boy, Dana White, man, he even made that match. He still talk about that. Like I didn't I underestimated him in a huge way because I thought he could handle it. Mm-mm. And that's what I'm
It's
saying.
different, bro.
Brock
Like
Brock Lesnar. Look, Brock Lesnar over
mm.
there.
no,
Getting
Brock
whipped like
Lesnar. I mean, the
he
first
did pretty
couple
good.
fights, he
Yeah,
looked
he did pretty
crazy.
good.
He looked crazy, but after that, he got comfortable with it, bro.
Right.
But then, but then it's like that aura left, like that beast left, because it's like, nah, all these motherfuckers beast, bro, in real life. Not
Yeah.
no acting, bro. These motherfuckers do that shit in real life. Like I remember just like sparring and shit. I've met people come in the gym and shit and be talking shit, and then when they get hit, they be like, they don't know what to do. Motherfuckers start turning their head, turning their back, and running and shit. Like, oh shit, yeah, you ain't used to this. Like shit, you get hit, bro. You step back and you cover. If anything, when motherfuckers get, we call it a chicken run. Motherfuckers get hit and then start turning their head, running and shit. Like, oh
Man,
shit, it's coming. It's like
it's,
they on a scary movie or something, bro.
but when you running in the octagon, though, that's what I'm saying. When
I'm,
you running to,
bro.
they
That's
try to.
like, bro. I'm telling you, like, even in the street, bro. Like, motherfuckers used to test me, like, when they found out, like, oh, you do martial arts, and then you just give them one stiff jab. Like, most motherfuckers used to, motherfuckers doing wild ass swings, but when you pop somebody with a real stiff jab, bro, they realize, like, oh no, this different.
Yeah,
Like
man.
I'm straight, bro. I done had a couple people be like, "Nah, man, I'm good, bro. Like I'm good." Like backing up, like, "Nah, bro. Like, hold on, bro. You was on that tough shit, bro."
Yeah, you was tough Tony yesterday. Now all of a sudden you can't do nothing, right? But that's why I'm trying to tell you, man. When you switching lanes like that, man, and you get into real combat, like even if they was just like the Greco-Roman style, that's even more, that's even crazier because you know like Kurt Angle
Bro,
and them dudes, Brock Lesnar, Sheldon Benjamin, they came and they was doing them like, wait, what the fuck? Yo, you ain't supposed. No, no, it's more than just yeah, it's more than just grappling. Yeah, this them little roll up pins, they do that for real. They folding you in them little moves in Greco Roman. It's different,
bro,
totally different.
bro. One of the most disheartening things as a grown ass man is having another man grab you and you can't do shit about it. I hate it. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like I be sparring. Like when I was sparring wrestling dudes, bro. I get to the point like, man, I ain't fucking with y'all no more. But I'm gonna pop one of y'all motherfuckers. Fuck you. You kiss my ass, bro. I'ma stab you. I start biting motherfuckers. Like fuck you, bro. You ain't about to just choke me, bro. And I can't do nothing. But it's an art, bro. I'm telling you. I promise you, bro. It's an art. Motherfucker grab you the right way. It ain't nothing you can do, bro. It's holds and lock they could put you in, and you can't. Girl, man, if a motherfucker have similar strength than you, don't let them be stronger. Then they just go ragdoll your ass. But if they have
Yeah.
a similar, you can even be. It was times I was stronger than people, bro. And it's like once your joints get bent a certain way, bro, and then it's like they know how to slide out of shit, bro. It's like you little
Right.
slippery motherfucker. You grab this motherfucker, he twist his hip, roll up and grab your leg. Like how the fuck did you do that, bro? Like what the like, bro? That shit is an art, bro. That's like two things I'm teaching my kids. I can teach them striking. I'm not a great grappler. I know, like I can do it well enough for people not to fuck me up now, but I can't teach it. I'm not that good at it to the point like I'm just not go. I know how to get away and get out, you know. But sitting down there wrestling with a motherfucker who can wrestle, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I get fucked up. But I know how to get away. I learned. I didn't learn the whole wrestling style. I learned how to avoid that shit, bro. Because it's like this shit. These motherfuckers been doing this shit since they was kids, bro. It ain't
Yeah.
too much I can learn right now that, and then motherfuckers go from one style to another style, like, cause wrestling is one thing, jujitsu is another thing, bro. Them was two totally different things. And I will pick, uh, specifically Brazilian jiu-jitsu over any wrestling style because wrestling just teach you how to get people down, pin them, roll them up. Jiu-jitsu teach you how to submit motherfuckers. So it's a different ideology. They doing the same thing, but for different reasons.
Right.
That jujitsu shit, bro. Like when motherfucker, bro, if motherfucker grab your arm, put you in an arm bar, it's like you think, like if you strong, like it was one dude who put me in an arm bar, I was able to roll and lift his ass up and slam him down. But if that motherfucker just as big as you ain't doing none of that shit. I ain't picking this motherfucker. I'm tapping the fuck. Let me go, bitch. Let me
Yeah,
go.
you ain't
Stop
all that
playing with me.
flipping. You get on that knee, you be like, yo, oh, that I made a mistake trying to get on the knee. I thought I could roll out of that. I'm not moving. It's pain is
Bro,
stupid hard.
I, I, I seen a dude refuse to tap out. And when he finally let him go, bro, the dude arm was twisted like an action figure, bro, to the other side. You know how they be doing that dance shit when they be breaking that shit? And his
Mm-hmm.
shit didn't go back though. His shit was just stuck like that. And I'm looking like, oh shit, bro.
Shit
I done
locked.
seen I got choked out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got choked out like twice where I was like, oh, I can get out of this. Next thing I know, I'm waking up. I didn't even know I went to sleep, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm like, I can get out of it. I just gotta turn my man. I turned my hip. That shit like an anaconda, bro. You fucking with the right person, you move the wrong way. I'm like, okay, he got me, but when I turned, he blocked me. It was a difference. I
You
didn't know that. I didn't know I
you
wasn't supposed to turn inward. I'm supposed to turn
yeah, you
outwards.
put
I
yourself to
didn't know that
sleep.
shit.
You
Man,
took
I turned
yourself
my
out.
neck right against that bicep, bro. Next thing I know, I was waking up. And then I'm looking at him. He's like, "Oh, you okay?" And like everything cool and normal. I'm like, "Bro, I'm a grown ass man. You just made me go to sleep, bro." Like, no, I ain't okay. I don't fucking like you no more. We'll never be cool, bro. Hell no, not a problem. I'm gonna have to break your goddamn jaw or something, bro. You
Oh
don't get
my
over that
god.
shit, bro.
Really said, what he said? I put my brother in the Boston Crab. I don't know what I was thinking about. His damn leg went all the way back. Almost had to go to the hospital. Yo, listen, man. And if you here's the funny part about that Boston Crab, right? If you don't do if you got a person with some great leg strength, they could literally put your ass back
hmm
and your face will hit the floor because
Man,
they
your
that
fucking spine
strong,
go break, bro. Man,
right?
you fucking around break somebody's spine, bro. The way you got the motherfuckers arcs, because Boston Crab, you sitting on their back, but you got
Yeah,
them, man. Fuck that, bro.
yeah. You got that arch in the back. But if he got that leg strength and you don't know how to, if you ain't calculated the strength of his leg, he could kick your ass off you and then turn around and put you in like a what the fuck was that move? It's like an archery move, like have your arms out and your legs at one time. That I'm telling. Listen, man, the counters in these moves, we only see it because it's orchestrated. There's plenty of counters. If you don't know what they are, y'all need to look
Yeah,
them
bro.
up because I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This is for real. I'm just telling
Bro,
you.
look, man. Is this damn? What is his name? Is this little black dude? He always wears this little Spider-Man costume, but he do jujitsu. Little skinny black dude, man. He be fucking some big people up, bro. That should be funny as hell. I be looking like I never wrestle your ass, man. We striking. He's learning Muay Thai now. He was asking, like, I was in this chat and shit. He was like, "Well, what's the best strike?" And I was like, "Muay Thai." And then like 2 weeks later, I seen him go to a Muay Thai dojo. He was like, I like this. One of my subscribers suggested this. And he was like, because he been doing jujitsu since he was little. But he was like, that only gonna take you so far because, especially him as the little guy, he was like, I gotta hope and pray I can grab a motherfucker. He said, because if I can't grab them and they punch me, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. And I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
absolutely.
what I would do. As soon as I feel your ass drop low, I'll be like, all right, come in, come on in. I'm gonna knee the shit out of your ass when you try to do a single
Yeah,
or a double leg takedown.
yeah. You don't even have the strength to do that. To do that, like kick with his face with a single leg.
But
Just
you take
mother.
You take one of my knees, bro. You gonna be seeing God, the devil, Buddha. You gonna see all them at the same damn time. They gonna be like, well, what's your choice? You can pick. He done sent you here.
I'm telling y'all, boy. But this is it's. I'm listen, man. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about that, man. I'm telling y'all. Y'all go ahead and take a class. Take a listen. Greco-Roman's going to freeze a lot of people out of that. But what we talking about is further than Greco-Roman. That's what I'm trying to tell people, man.
Yeah, man.
Grappling and doing it's more to that. Y'all look at sumo like it's cute and all that, but it's not. I'm just telling y'all, man. All of that is it might sound tedious, it may sound like hard work, but it's definitely worth it. Especially if you want to be one of those people that try to get out of all of those moves, be defensive, whatever. You gotta take all of that just to understand how serious professional wrestling is as a whole. I'm telling you, real.
Shit, that's why. Like, I'm looking at the WWE and I'm looking at Aleister Black. I'm like, man, if this shit was real, he'd be fucking a lot of people up, bro.
He would be super
Aleister, because
world champion. He would be
let
super
me
world
let me
champion.
tell you, bro. Let me when I switched to Muay Thai, this is like you doing all this training. They do body hardening, bro. Like you be elbowing fucking pillars and shit. This is how I know this shit worked for real. Cause I got into a fight and this dude grabbed me, right? And when I grabbed him, man, I gave him an elbow, and he looked at me, bro. His fucking jaw went to the side. That motherfucker hit the ground, and I'm looking like, damn, did I kill him? It was just that quick. Like he grabbed me, I grabbed him, and bam, hit him with that elbow. Man, that motherfucker looked at me like, why? He gave me that look of like concern, like, ain't we brothers? That's how he looked at me, like, bro, you gonna do that shit to me? And that motherfucker hit the ground. I'm looking like, damn, did I kill this motherfucker? That motherfucker jaw went sideways. I'm like, oh yeah, these motherfuckers for this shit for real, bro. I'm like, at that point, I'm like, I'm like 14. I'm like, I ain't thinking about elbowing nobody. I'm trying to throw these hands. Black people, we box, right? Man, shit, I've loved that shit ever since. I was
Bro,
in a dojo, like, teach me more. Like, this shit real. I remember I did a flying knee at a motherfucker, bro. I ain't never seen nobody nose bleed that quick and that bad. I thought his brain burst or something, bro. It was so his shit was like running.
that's leaking, huh? You're a realist. Let me tell you, right? Back in the days, realist said, y'all remember the commercial that used to say, "Don't try this at home." Wrestling used to say, "Don't do this at home either." Uh,
Man, look,
the first move I ever experienced was the full Nelson. when you put that full Nelson on and you pushing that person's head out there, you trying to.
Oh, bro, I can slip out of that. I can slip out of that. And that I learned that in Muay Thai too, bro. I remember because that was like the go-to move for the older kids to fuck with the littler kids.
Right, right.
Man, I remember the first time my cousin tried that shit after I've been studying, man. I slipped that hip, and when I flipped him over my leg, bro, his eyes got big as hell. I was like, "You want to try it again?" He was like, "No, no." Oh, go ahead and grab me from the back. I don't care how you grab me. I'm gonna fuck you up.
That's my older brother did that. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I'm gonna choke you out. I'm like, no, you ain't. I'm like, man, I had to call my mama. Mom, that man trying to kill me. I'm like, mom,
Be ragged on you, taking you back.
your head is wiggling all over. Like, mom, and then your head going back to your head is literally. He pushed my head to my chest. Like, what the? I'm like, yo, you's a piece of. I'm telling your mother. Then I said your mother. I said, oh, that's my mother too. I'm like, yo, but that I'm telling y'all, man, we growing up, we did all of those moves, you know what I mean, and that's why, like, word is telling y'all, he had to do some other stuff because once he figured out how to get out that full Nelson, it was a wrap. But the full
It
Nelson
was
was
a wrap, bro.
it was
Man,
a
they
great
hated that
wrestle.
because when I was 14, I was a big ass 14-year-old. So it was like they was like, oh, I could fuck with you more like this, and they were stronger than me, but I wasn't a little one. But when I started learning how to throw them hands and elbows and shit, I remember my one cousin, he put me in a like in a position of DDT. I
hmm
tore the inside of his fucking thigh up, bro. He had bruised. I kneed him about 4 times before he let me go. I started kneeing that inside thigh, bro. He was like, "Oh, I can't even stand." He had a big ass Charlie horse on it. I was kneeing the shit out of him. He was like, "Why you do that?" I'm like, "Bro, you was choking me, bro. You know, you could put him like you, but you choking him." And he linked back, and when he linked back, bro, he opened his leg. Man, I got the knee and the shit out of him, bro. Before he can close his legs, I done got him about 4 times, bro. I got him about 4 good times. And he let me go like, oh, I can't even stand up. Why you do that? And he was yellow and shit. His thigh bruised up and shit. Like,
you
you
want to
play
start
too
all
much. Like,
circulation.
how I play too much when you was choking me, bro?
You choke me, I got to get out of there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hmm.
That's one of the first things we learned growing up. Boy, when you try to get out that move, those specific moves, the desperation was a motherfucker.
Hmm.
I get out of there. Full Nelson, what was it? The sleeper hole,
Hmm.
all that. You try to lift him over your back. You try to grab him by his side and do it like a side breaker. You try to all type of shit to get out of the moves, man. But because
Shit,
we
you go
tried
right for the
all
nuts, bro. I did that so many times. Motherfucker
low
come behind
blow.
you and shit. You know how people be in school. I did that. I'm telling you, bro. I hit about 3 people in the nuts, bro. Like you be in school and shit. Motherfucker run up behind you, put you in the sleeper hold. Man, I turned my hip. Bow. And they're like, oh man, why you like, bro? I didn't know who you was, bro. I thought you was trying to kill me, bro. You just can't grab nobody like that. I'm still defending. That shit become when this the thing too. This is how you know a motherfucker trained, because some shit become reflexes. And that is just reflex. Like I didn't train my wife so much. I be fucking with her. Like I do. Like I grab her or pinch her buttons and I jump back because her next move is like a spinning elbow and shit. Like like I told her like when her hair is grabbed, I told her to put when like because women grab hair. I said as soon as your hair grab, put your head into the body, even if it's the back. If it's the back, you step back so you can turn. They're like, she got long hair. I pull her hair, bro. She'd turn her neck and look at me so quick, and I'd be like, yeah, I ain't fucking with you. I can't see that well. Like I just know to move back before you move.
Boy, we
And
was
she
some.
popped me the other day. I was fucking around with her. I didn't think she was gonna respond, man. She's like, oh, I thought you was gonna move. Like, hell no, bro. Damn, lips feeling swole, motherfucker.
Like, what happened to him, man? My wife, she played too much.
And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was gonna move. You always move.
I ain't feel
Nah,
like
bro.
moving. I'm older now. My reflexes ain't as quick as they once.
Mm, right. I be thinking like in my head I be moving fast, but it
Move!
don't be happening
I,
like
I,
that.
I ain't moving muscle. I try to tell people, boy, this is why you got to respect people like LeBron James. They active in their 40s and stuff like that. Everybody else ain't doing that. They like the
Mm,
exceptions to the rule. They put They work hard at that crap. They work hard to keep their body in a functioning movement. To be slamming and Tom Brady throwing touchdown passes. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers looks slow as hell. He can throw 5 yards. He could throw the ball 5 yards and hope somebody break the tackle. That's that's because your shit is declining. As soon as he get
He was
pressure,
doing too
he's
much. He was
folding.
doing too much ayahuasca instead of training. He was getting
Yeah,
high.
he doing too much shit. Talking about I got the jab and all that. I'm going to Egypt. Nah, you ain't training enough. So Tom Brady put that money in that body, boy. He went to 45.
Yeah.
He just retired because I'm done. I'm straight. I'm good. I don't need to do this no more. But everybody else ain't doing that. It's hard to do that. If you watch basketball, y'all saw Vince Carter looking crazy at 40, just standing out there shooting 3 pointers. That ain't what he's known for. He known for slamming the ball and doing all that. He wasn't doing none of that at 40. He was just out there because he didn't know how to leave basketball alone. He didn't know what to do with himself after basketball. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Father Time is undefeated. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta appreciate John Cena. He's still doing what he's doing. He look, even when you watch some of the matches, you see him slow down, but they slowing down with him. It's like,
I
yo,
was about to say I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Since he came back, like I don't see him slowing down unless the person he wrestling slow down. Because him and Logan Paul, I don't care what nobody said. That was one of the hypest matches ever. He was
absolutely
just going back and forth. They was just it was like nonstop. Even him and Dirty Dom, you can see him like he's slowing down to catch Dom on the move. But if he
right,
got somebody that's like, I think he can still do it. But like he said, he want to stop when he can still do it.
right.
Right? That's the whole point. Like I can still do it, but I'm gonna walk away. That means you gotta have a little bit of a longevity afterwards, bro.
Yeah,
They
he
still
want,
doing, he got his Peacemaker show.
uh
That's
huh.
why he was when he was supposed to fight Cody Rhodes. He was like, "Oh, I got to finish filming." They just finished that the season out. So I mean, he's still in action movies doing crazy shit. So
But the fact that what I'm saying is the fact that he's active is what's keeping his longevity looking the way that it looks, right? Like he fighting, like I can't see him fighting Rey Mysterio. You know what I mean? I can't see him fight with a Ray Phoenix or Penta or one of those people. I can't because they moving around kind of quick. Like even in that match at the Garden, Rey Mysterio is 50 something, moving like he 30 something. Man, you know how much work you got.
but no, Rey Mysterio, he be taking stem cells, bro. So Rey
Ah,
Mysterio,
I'm
yeah,
just
he be on the stem cells. He ain't playing. He
saying.
putting that money in his body.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You know how much time and money and effort it takes for you to be in your 50s and moving like you 30, 35? That shit is hard. I don't care what nobody say. Jerry Rice is y'all ain't Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice was still doing wind sprints with the parachute at 50. Y'all not doing that. Everybody's not doing that. You know what I mean? So it's how you keep yourself together, how you prepare your body. Like even with like as old as T.O. is, he's still talking about he want to play football, but he looked like he could play football, but
This
just a
motherfucker sleeping in hyperbaric chambers and shit. He
yeah.
ain't playing.
That's what I'm saying. The things that they doing to keep themselves together is it sounds unheard of, but that's how much they want to keep themselves in ready mode. What they say,
And,
stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's what he
and
tried to do.
that's straight discipline though. Like think about that, bro. The average person don't even want to drink water and eat a salad. That's the discipline these people got, bro.
And that's
The
who
health
he is.
is they literally, their health is their wealth. Literally.
Absolutely.
No pun intended.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You know, they making that investment. Y'all, we don't say sacrifice over here. He making that investment. I'm not putting nothing in my body that's not well enough to keep me going forward. I'm not eating. Look, if I eat a piece of red meat, we're gonna have a whole bunch of salad and fruits or something right behind it. We're not playing with this. We're gonna keep our body on the go. We ready to go. That's what we're gonna
Listen,
do.
anytime you do it ain't, I ain't gonna call it a life hack, but this some good shit, bro. If you ever eat red meat, eat a salad before and drink some red wine after, bro. It's gonna help that meat digest a little quicker because beef usually stay in your system for like 50 plus days, bro.
Right. That should just be wavering.
Yeah, you get that shit out you in 2, 3 days with a salad and some red wine, bro. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
sir. That should be all in your colon. Like, yo, damn, you feel bloated, huh? Yeah, that's that T-bone. Yeah, that's that T-bone weight you got. T-bone bloating. That's what I'm saying.
Eat
It's
you some
all about
fish,
your other.
bro.
Yeah.
And the kid, I ate some red beets. Well, beets, they red on.
Oh,
Get
you
you
talking
some
about
beets
beets?
too, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beets.
beets is good for you too, bro. It keep the dye in your colon and it helps prevent polyps from developing. Beets.
Now, now the funny part is, people don't like them beets because it ain't got no flavor. This is what I'm trying to tell you. People ain't eating that because it ain't got no flavor.
Man, look, you know how I got to eat. You know how I eat my beets, bro. I don't eat beets. You know what I do? I put that shit in the juice, bro. I put a
You
whole
just
bit. I'm telling you, cut a fresh beet up, bro, and juice you some shit. So, look, I give you a dog ass beet recipe, bro. Check this out, and then all this shit gonna be good for you. Get you a whole beet, chop that bitch up, throw it in there. You only need one. Get you a nice one. Get you a orange. Put an orange in there, some lime, some parsley, motherfucking the ginger is cool. I like ginger. I use chia seeds. You don't gotta use those too. But then you wanna get something a little sweeter, so get you some pineapple, some blueberries. Bro, pineapple, blueberries, and strawberries, and you'll be good. That's gonna make it a little sweeter. Because the parsley, the beets, and the ginger is gonna have it kind of bitter, bro.
absolute that damn ginger boy. Woo.
Yeah, but you just use a snip of ginger, literally. You don't like.
Yeah,
I done seen people like cut half a ginger up. Like, bro, you on some shit, bro.
yeah. I'm
Like,
like,
no, bro, you don't even need that much ginger, bro. That's
you
too much, bro. A half a ginger. No, you need a snip of that bitch.
you only supposed to use that. Like, you gonna put that in. You better just have tea with that. It better be ginger tea. That's it. That might be too potent for that. But
Yeah, bro.
we going crazy with
Yeah, I do it. I fucked up before when I first started juicing. Bro, what is you doing? Why you in my face like you want to fight?
that. Must
Yeah,
be
you
mama.
Yeah, man. Bro, she just bit the shit out of me, bro. I'm
Wow.
like, damn, because my wife was getting some water and I kept squeezing her cheek, bro. And she was like, stop playing, man. The dog just came and said, I heard him bit down on my hand like you motherfucker. She always do that shit. As soon as like she'd be sitting there, as soon as she see me get by my wife, she'd just be watching this shit, right? She'll be watching. As soon as my wife say something, then she on my ass, bro. If my wife don't say nothing, then she won't bother me. Bro, you too big. Why did you trying to jump in my lap? I'm on a camping chair. Like, bro, you tripping. She want to wrestle. I be
You
doing
talk about wrestling.
taekwondo with no.
Right
But
on
ever
time.
since she was little, I'd be like, protect the kids, protect the wife. So now if I get close to them and they say stop or anything like that, she be on me, bro. I'd be like, you a bully, man. Wait till I get my Doberman, though. Wait till I get Anubis. Then what you gonna do?
She gonna
Then
still
what you
get
gonna do?
you. She gonna get you still.
She like, I'm still alpha.
Right. Yeah, she ain't worried about no damn Anubis. She ain't worried about none of that. But oh, hold on. Let me get the schedule. Let me get the NFL schedule. Man, I was so out of it this week, man. There's so many family
You going to the
situations
store?
going on. I forgot
Mhm.
all about. I picked the Bills anyway, but I forgot to announce that I picked the Bills. So I was like,
Mm.
damn, and they lost. I'm shocked about that. Uh,
I seen them losing. I'm like, even if they lose, I was gonna pick them anyway over the Texans.
yeah,
Cause I think is CJ Stroud playing now?
who?
CJ Stroud. I thought he
Nope.
was out.
Nah, he was out. He was out there too. They just ran roughshod. They listen, man. They had Josh Allen running like a chicken with his head cut off. They have sacked him like 9 times. I was like, damn, y'all getting to him like that? They did what they needed to do. They still in the playoff hunt. I think they 6-5. They right behind the Jaguars for the AC. So
Mm.
I'm like, okay, y'all rocking. Let me see. Here we go. Where we at? There we go. All right. So we got the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Who you got?
Ravens,
You got Vikings versus Packers.
Packers. I think the Vikings gonna win that game though, bro. No, I'm gonna pick the Packers. I just got a feeling Vikings gonna win that game. I don't know why.
The Steelers versus the Bears.
Steelers. Bears need to lose.
Speaking of teams that losing, who the fuck they at? Giants at the Lions.
Lions.
Yeah, I should have known, right? The Seahawks
But
at
bro, I think I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Jared Goff will get smacked like 3 times though. I'm talking about smack. Watch what I tell you. I don't care if it's a sack or not. He gonna get smacked about 3 times. Watch.
mm, the Seahawks versus the Titans.
Seahawks.
Chiefs versus Colts. Damn, that's oh,
Colts. I'm going Colts, bro. I don't think the Chiefs gonna make it this year, bro.
I don't know. I'm waiting for Danny. I'm waiting for Daniel. Well, if Daniel Jones have a good game, that'd be different. The Patriots versus the Bengals. Now here's the kicker. Now they trying to say Joe Burrow may play. This was as of today. They trying to say he might play. I'm not saying he's going to play. I'm not saying he's not. So I'm just putting that out there. I feel like what the fuck is the dude? The ESPN guy, Adam Schefter. That's the report. But the Patriots versus the Bengals.
I'm
Well,
going Pats. I'm going Pats.
yeah, because what you call it ain't playing anyway. He done spit the dude face, looking stupid. That was so. Makes me.
I didn't spit in his face. He'll clearly don't take Pooey. Like, come on now, man.
What are we
He
lying?
said that shit with the utmost confidence. I didn't spit in
Yeah,
his face.
I ain't open my mouth.
You seen that shit? Kapooey. You heard it. That shit said
Yeah, I'm
Kapooey,
like,
bro. Words popped up and everything. Words popped up next to it and said Kapooey, bro. We seen that shit, man.
yo, you can't be that disrespectful, man. The Browns at the Raiders.
I'm gonna go Browns, bro.
I already picked the
I,
Browns.
I think Shador go. I don't know, bro. He gonna get his time with the one. We're gonna see what he do in the game.
I don't listen. We're gonna talk about that after this. The Jags versus the Cardinals.
Jags,
Eagles and Cowboys.
Eagles.
I
I
don't
hope
know
the Cowboys win, but the Eagles.
where atmosphere where I need them. He was the Cowboy going. Atmosphere,
Mhm.
chill out. The Falcons at damn. This is a hard game for me. The Falcons at the Saints.
Oh man, ain't Penix hurt?
He out for the season.
Uh,
Got Kirk
so
Cousins as quarterback for the
Kurt,
Falcons.
I believe in Kurt. Michigan State, let's go. We go Falcons. God damn it. I believe. You like that? I like that, Kurt. Let's go.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like to see you make get us a victory. This is a good game. The Bucks at the Rams. I think that's the Sunday night game. The Bucks at the Rams.
Man, look, I'm still a Matthew Stafford fan. I believe in 9, bro. That's my 9, bro. I'll always, even though he got everybody fucked up, he almost got Reggie Bush killed. Got Calvin Johnson flipped like 3 times. Calvin Johnson got hit so hard he went in the air and literally looked like he was doing a transformer motion. Bam! Before he hit the ground. Like, god damn, bro! I thought you was gonna turn into Megatron or something, bro.
He
Like, I
was.
literally thought he was about to transform and not get hurt when he fell, bro. No, he got off. He stopped transforming in the middle and midair and shit. Like, god damn, Stafford.
Oh
That's
my
what Cooper Cup, bro. He got that dude, bro. I'm looking like, damn, there's one picture on the internet when Cooper Cup got hit catching a catch. Like, you couldn't see his lower body. You just seen his upper body bending backwards and shit. Like, god damn, bro. Where's his lower body at? That shit disappeared in the photo.
Cooper Cup's doing all right in Seattle, man. He said I feel a little.
And he ain't got Stafford throwing to him. He got longevity now, bro. I still believe in my dog, though. That's still my dog, bro.
Yeah, that's
He's still a gunslinger.
he listen, he Detroit regardless. I don't care where he go. That's where
Hmm.
it all was at for him. So he got the Rams and the last Monday night game is going well, the Monday night game is gonna be the Panthers at the 49ers.
Niners. Niners.
Now, now that we got these picks out the way, I'm gonna ask you this question. And this is strictly, you know, we gonna feel a way about it. Do you think if Shador Sanders don't do well in this game, they're gonna give that football back to Dylan Gabriel? What is your
They
opinion?
might as well. They might as well.
Or
Because
is
they
it
already made a statement. Only reason he got the ball is because, he got hurt.
Mm.
Other than that, he wouldn't have had the ball this season, bro. They weren't trying to turn that shit over. No matter what Dylan Gabriel did, they would go run with it. Unless he got hurt, bro. He got hurt, bro.
I agree with that. See, this is my thing, right? There's plenty of us mere mortals, regular average Joe people, right? We always say we want that one shot, that one opportunity to show what we can do. Well, Shador Sanders, this is your one time,
You
right?
only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
Right. Don't blow this, because if you blow this, boy, they waiting for you to fall on your face. You do what you need to do. Get a victory. Don't turn that ball over. If you got to stand,
Run, Shador, run!
yeah,
Man,
you're gonna be
run,
falling.
man. Shit.
Yeah, run,
Get up out of
slide.
there, bro, 'cause they ain't blocking for you.
Right. So
Definitely ain't blocking for you. Run, Shador, run!
don't turn that
Run,
ball
Ricky,
over.
run! Yeah, run, motherfucker.
Let Miles Garrett get about 4 sacks in that game against the Raiders, get the victory, and then let them decide. Well, you should do. We cheering for you, but if you do well enough, we know what it is. If he don't, I don't want to hear you can't lose your job to injury. That's bullshit. I don't know what you talking about, because we seen plenty of
Shit,
people.
if he don't run, he gonna get injured himself.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I escaped the line. I ran out the lines then. You need me there. But we know what it is. You know what I mean? So when you get that opportunity, you gotta take it. People say it's not what you know, is who you know. It's working against your door right now. So you gotta take this opportunity for what it is. It's a make or break. You felt like you supposed to go in the first round. They said nope. We're gonna be drafting you in the fifth round. Now you show them why they was wrong. Take your time. Read the defense. Read the blitzes. Get rid of that ball as quickly as you can. Stand up to see another down. If you do that, I think you'll win. I think you'll be clean. I think you'll be able to play next week. But if you do that and it doesn't happen, you got good tape. So don't you even worry about it. I'm just telling you
Yeah,
that's how that goes.
I got one word for you. 3 letters. One word. Run, Shador,
Run.
run.
Take
Run.
off.
3 letters. One word. Run.
4 letters, one word, flee like
Mhm.
because they
How
do
many
got
words is giddy up? 2 words. How you spell giddy?
shit. This is one word. They put it together. Giddy up. Get
Yeah.
e up. The one word, however many letters, get out the pocket. It's just it's horrible that you get that opportunity and then all of a sudden you got to sit freezing. And now he gets the opportunity. I think he'll do well. I think that he's going to do well enough to get the victory. They're going to get the victory regardless. But he just, like I said, he just don't turn the ball over. I don't care if you just throw for 200 yards. Don't turn the ball over. You already would be better than Dylan Gabriel. But the preference is the preference. But you got good tape. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna tell him. You got good tape. Whatever. Just keep going with that. You know what I mean? But other than that, it is what it is. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Other than that, run, Shador, run. That's what you do.
But I see you was all over the place today, man. You was a Tay.
Me?
You was all over the place today. You was a
I
Tay.
was just in. That's all I was only gonna take. I don't think did I go
You
anywhere else.
you was a Riders chat.
I was. That wasn't the day,
Yes,
was
sir.
it?
Yes, that was. Wasn't that earlier today?
I don't remember that, bro. I don't know, bro. Blame it on the straw in my head, bro.
I'm like, damn, he all over the place. He over there. I didn't even get to. I don't even know if Mr. Marvel live. I think she just made a post. But I'm like, look at word all over the place. I see him.
Bro, man, I was sitting on the couch and my son was like, it was like 6 o'clock. He was like, Daddy, I want to go to bed. I'm like, go to bed then. He was like, nah. He said, I want you. I said, no, because if we go to bed now, this little girl will be up all night. Man, I laid on the couch. Next thing I know, my phone went off. I think my dad texted me. And then I got up. I looked at my daughter. It's like 8:30. I'm like, I don't know what time I went to sleep. My son sitting over there like, can we go to bed now? And I'm like, yeah. Took my daughter in the room and then laid down looking at my phone. And Tay hit me up like, I'm gonna go live if you want to pop up and send me the link. I'm like, oh shit. So I texted her. She's like, I'm live now. And I'm like, oh, let me go up here real quick. So I went and chilled in the living room. Went and was rapping with sis for a minute. Man, I I didn't even know what time it was because it was somebody in the chat talking shit, and I was just about to get in and roast them, and my wife called, and I'm like, damn, I gotta jump now because she need her therapy every day when she
Hmm.
leave work. She get her therapy session, and so and then I was about to pop back up there, but she's like, oh, I got off. I'm like, oh shit. And then I seen you was on. Then you sent me the link, and I'm like, okay, cool. Cause I ain't going live today. I'm about to go
Oh,
put after I get
I
off here.
already knew that. That's what I was about to tell you. Ain't no need for you to go live at all. You was
Nah, I'm
acting
about to
correct.
go. I'm about to go do some Greco-Roman wrestling with the wife after this.
Ew.
Put her in the Boston. Put her in the Boston Crab. See how that work out.
She gonna choke your ass out. She gonna choke you out. She's gonna put you in a straight chokehold. No,
And drop
no.
one of them double G's on my head. Wow.
Yeah,
Like,
drop
oh
that.
shit. Yeah.
You
I
know what I
got a
mean?
concussion.
But
CTE from that motherfucker.
But that's to be quite honest with you, I think the way you did it today, if you do that, you know, I know the time and opportunity may not present itself like that, but people are starting to see you again. You know what I mean? I know you got the regular routine, the this time and on, but when you start showing yourself a little bit more, like tonight and things like that, you get a little more notoriety. People hearing your voice and doing all that stuff. You listen. You'll be back in no time. I ain't worried about you.
Yeah, man. I just gotta get, but I don't know, bro. It gotta be. It gotta be. I ain't gonna say it gotta be the right. It's just I be saying some panels and shit I be wanting to hit, but then they get to talking. I don't be want to be around certain shit, bro. That's the nicest way I could say it. Like I don't know these motherfuckers y'all talking about, bro. So I ain't about to. Hey, you know how that shit work out. You ain't even
You
gotta say nothing. You on the panel, motherfucker be like, "Well, you was sitting up there, like, bro, you mad at me? So you ain't talking about none of the people who was talking about your ass, but you want to say I was sitting up there, and that's why you coming at me? Like, you weak as hell."
There's a lot of weak people out there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's a lot of weak people out there, but that's why you know what I mean. I don't do the panel things no more. It's I'm not getting caught up in that. I'm not. You know what I mean? And plus, a lot of people ain't talk about what I talk about anyway. They ain't talk about nothing encouraging. They talk about nonsense. They weren't about
Yeah,
politics. They weren't about celebrity. I want to talk about everyday life. Let's talk about that. Why we ain't working together? Let's talk about that. Figure it out. Uh, yeah, you was on Riders earlier because she was talking about the video.
that
She was
was
talking.
yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday. I thought that was today.
No, that was yesterday.
Damn. Wow.
Because I went live after that. It was talking about me being on her panel, or was talking about me in the chat.
Mm. Shout out to Commanders. Shout out to Tay. I saw Commander in your chat last night. I fell asleep.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
yeah,
hell
they was
happened.
roasting you. Frankie came in.
I
Blanco popped in.
I seen all of that because that's when he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna ask him if he doing the New Year's. You know, I do the New Year's all the time. I don't mind
Yeah,
that. I know. Like I'm sitting there trying to figure out what to do for Thursday because I know a lot of people don't celebrate that holiday. A lot of people ain't got people around them, so I'm trying to figure something out for that. You know what I mean? And that way, you know, somebody ain't lonely on that holiday. Even though they don't, I know a lot of people don't celebrate it for that reason. So I'm trying to figure something out for that too. Because I'll probably be, I don't know, I'll be in Georgia by that time. I'll be in Georgia and chilling with the family. But I'll pop up somewhere. I don't know when, but I'll pop up.
yeah, I'm about to like shit. When I get off here, I gotta do some things. And after I do those things, I gotta do other things. Bro, I gotta get this shit ready because my wife just ordered a bunch of shit, and now we didn't. I gotta set things up and put stands, and we got a new TV stand. We setting up the kids. We're going to get two other TVs. I gotta mount one. Gotta, put the other. I had two TV stands to put together, two a shoe shelf, a bookshelf, a, a desk. I'm looking like, God damn.
Well, we can shut this down. We spoke about multiple sports. We spoke about life situation. We just want to spoke about everything. You know what I mean? We can shut this down. You can go ahead and do what you gotta do. Get your strength, then get your other strength, and then tomorrow you'll be strengthy enough to do all of those things that you need to do.
I'm about to go get some motivation.
Okay. You need motivation.
Now you get the motivation, then you be like, yeah, I do all this shit. This shit ain't a problem.
I know
Yeah.
the
I
motivation is
get
gonna
paid
be
up
there.
front, bro. I don't do that. I don't do that. Pay me later shit. Pay me up front.
You want the
You
whole
want
fee.
all this?
You
Look,
want you want it all. You don't want
you
50
want the
50.
best version? You want me to be a better me? You want the best version of me? Well, I'm gonna need. Remember, a better you is a better me. So okay,
Oh,
you get better first, and then I'm gonna be better. You
okay.
do better, and I'm gonna be better.
You
That's
do
how it
better,
works.
you get better.
All
Ew.
right, that's how it works, right?
This dude is absolutely crazy.
Man, you just, I'm telling you, bro. Like it'd be so funny to me when people be like, oh, like when dudes be complaining after you get married and you don't. I be thinking like, no, you ain't getting it. Somebody else is, bro. Like I'm just being real, bro. If they don't, bro, women, bro, is a button you can push at any time. I can push a button and it's like automatic start. Motherfuckers, I'm telling you, bro. Like I ain't never had, bro. I don't know, bro.
All I'm gonna say is this: I was told once you get married, it's still work that needs to be done. Just because you gotta now, you gotta work to you gotta keep the energy, you gotta keep the magic, you
Yeah,
gotta keep the fire. It don't just stop because you get married. It's still more work to be done. That's what married people say. I'm gonna believe them, and I'm gonna let them keep flowing with that because at the end of the day, it works for them. So since it works for them, you know it works for them. But shout out to my 33 brother. You know, he know what I'm talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? He know exactly what I'm talking about. All that work, it comes with a purpose. It keeps the relationship fresh. It keeps the family motivated. It keeps his eyes on the prize. No pun intended. So, you
but
know,
I don't know what
yeah,
just happened, bro. It's just
that,
like,
that shit just dropped. I seen it. I'm
but
like, oh.
then, when it came back on, everything went black, and when it came back on, I seen like three new comments from Reels. Like, what was these comments at before? I didn't see these before.
I,
Last comment,
he's talking about mom spaghetti. That was the last
yeah,
comment. I was like, I ain't even
well,
pay that no mind. We were just flowing.
yeah, that just popped up. I didn't see that. Last one I think it was those were the days,
Yeah,
and that
no.
was like, and that said like 12 minutes ago. Then that shit jumped to 30. I'm like, hold on, bro, we just went through a time skip or something.
we went
Like, did we just go through a paradox? Like,
we
I
in
didn't.
multiverse. We're gonna find Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is Iron Man. Don't tell nobody.
God damn, bro, they just opened up a time rift or something.
Yeah, I was like, damn, it just flopped and then it came right back. Like, man, that was quick. But yeah, you know, when you gotta work, listen, everything is about work, growth, elevation. I know,
Progression.
yeah, I know on certain people's channel. Yeah, I know. I know on certain people's chat, they like what's that evolution and all that other man. It's just about elevation. If you can elevate your mind, well, evolve your minds. If people evolve their minds, they can learn a lot more. But
Like, you know what'd be funny, bro? A lot of these people be trying to be complex, and they be sounding so simple. Like, bro, I be sitting there, I be listening, like that shit is simple minded. Like life is like when you go outside, bro. This is what when I say like observation, like when you look at like philosophers like Confucius and Buddha, everybody always they talked about nature because nature explains everything. Because if you every like we are the only things on this planet that we know of that have what we call free will. Like we can just do whatever the fuck we want to do.
Hmm.
Everything else is programmed, bro. They got a pattern to it, a consistent pattern. Leaves grow in the summer or in the spring, and they fall in the fall. That's a pattern. You can observe that all the time. Even when you watch ants, they come out, they get the shit they need, and they go back in.
Yeah.
They work together. You know, if they got to fuck something up, they be jumping on them and shit. So, but the thing is, when you go out there, you see variety. You see things doing the same thing for different reasons, bro. Like when we talk about like animals just don't murder or kill. Like a lion would be sitting around a bunch of gazelles just chilling if it ain't hungry. But if it's time to eat, he gonna go get some dinner. Like imagine if an animal hunted for sport. Animals have reasons why they attack,
Yeah.
and half of it be because they hungry, and the other half because they be defending. The only two reasons an animal will attack if they feel like they have to defend themselves. That's self-preservation, and if they hungry, self-preservation.
Yeah, because they don't even kill, like they don't kill to like defend themselves per se. They'll wound you and get the hell up out of there.
And get up out of there. The only time they really kill and defending themselves if they can't, if that's the only way out.
Right.
If there ain't no other option, then they got to. But other than that, so when you look at nature, you can learn so much from it. Because we now, if you think about what I'm saying, they program, they perfect, right?
That's
The far
that's
as
the
design,
right.
we the imperfection. We don't know shit, bro. We have to observe to learn. They just automatically do shit. That shit is their genetic. Most animals are. How the fuck do birds know patterns, flight patterns, as far as going, summer?
Hmm.
I mean, from the summer, and they never been on it before.
Spring they
Genetic
go
memory,
north,
bro. The memory
fall
is
they go
encoded in
south.
their genetics, and
Yeah.
that's been shown. I don't know if it's been accepted, but it's been shown through various animals, and they try to associate that even with humans. Because, like my mom, I remember my son fell when he was like 6 months, and like when he was falling, my mom freaked out, and he put his hands down, and my mom was like, "Oh my God!" And she was like, "Most kids don't get that motor skill until they like 3 to 5 years old." And I'm like, nah, I don't think so. Do you know a week later my niece fell and bust her fucking lip? Didn't put her hands down. She was 3 years old. No, she was four at that time. I think she was four at that time. And her lip, she light skinned, so her lip all
Oh,
blue
it's
as
all
shit.
red and black.
Yeah, her like she really fell on her face. And she was just walking, clip and fell on her face, didn't put her hands down. And she was like, I told you. And my daughter did the same thing. She put her hands down. My mom was like, "That's that genetic memory. They learned that from you." And I'm like, yeah. But she say, I mean, even science say some genetic memory is active, some ain't in
Yeah.
humans. Because we individuals. So
It's on the
like some of us are genetically coded to grow tall. Some
hmm.
of us genetically coded to lose our hair early, like me.
Some stay short, some stay
Uh,
skinny. Their metabolism is on 1 million. They can eat a whole bunch of food and don't gain a drop of weight. Somebody
bro,
else is totally opposite.
I seen a grown ass man in his 60s can barely grow facial hair. He said, "I never had it, never could grow it." Like, god damn, bro.
must
That's just how people coded, though, bro.
must be nice. I wouldn't know
Right.
about that. I'm just saying. But
I
that's the
cut this.
yeah,
No, I'm gonna say I gotta cut my shit every 3 days, 3, 4 days. I don't
right.
do it, but I
That
should.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Must be nice. But that's the beauty of that. That's the beauty of nature, right? When you understand how real nature is, when we talking about the lions and the animals, they do things. It's not even an instinct. It's just natural to them. It's not instinctive, right? It's like
That's it. That shit is innately built in
Right.
them.
That's like that's just because they well as long as a man ain't touched them as far as train them and do all that other shit, they can do it all the time. Once we get boy, that I don't think we understand how much power we really have. I don't think when we say influence, we influence a lot. Like we train the dogs, dogs be getting out of their own character because we trained them a different way.
Mm.
All type. We don't. I don't.
Domesticating shit.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we domesticate the damn dog. The dog's supposed to be out there getting his own food, running wild. Bringing the food back. Go get the birds. I got this for you. I ain't kill it, but I got it for you. But we just getting away with so much, and it's just sad. If we really understood how we are supposed to be, we would be better people. But our egos and our state of mind and our frame of mind gets in the way, and we just be getting further and further away from our true selves.
Shit, damn humans being domesticated. Being domesticated. That's what slavery was.
Well, we know one group that's been domesticated. They've
They
been
domesticate
domesticated.
and then let their ass back out in the wild to see what happens.
Yeah, let's see if you can get back to yourselves, man. We've
We
been
gonna call
so
this a project.
we are the project. We so out of touch with ourselves, man. It's a
Bruh.
shame.
Man, well, that shit went over people's heads, bro.
And man, we were the experiment. We were like the Slavs. They got out of it. They get to find themselves. We the only people that can't find ourselves. Y'all worried about if you the tribe of Israel. You worried about this. You worried about that. Y'all let Willie Lynch tell y'all gotta not like the light skinned people. Y'all just let a lot of people just influence y'all. It's time for y'all to renew your minds. Don't even
Man,
renew it. Just get rid of everything that you was taught. Start over. You're young enough to do it. I don't care if you're 50.
bro, like this shit is crazy. Like even it was a debate if the Lynch letter was real. Even if it wasn't real, bro. When you look at that shit, really read that shit, it literally said turn the males into the females and the females into the males. And you look now, like I was listening to, bro, like I was listening to, what's her name? The one of the auntie, one of the kids that jumped on the mom. She had like a blue coat on, and I'm listening to her, bro. I'm like, bro, I know dudes don't even talk like that, bro. And
Right.
you super hard, bro. I be outside now. If you say that shit and step outside, somebody knock your goddamn noodles out. Then what? As soon as they pull up and pull something out, you can be like, I'm sorry. You ain't gonna be on gangster and shit, bro.
Yeah, you gonna
You
you
ain't gonna
gonna
take that shit like a G, but you talking that shit like you are. I ain't scared. You don't gotta be scared to die. That's just now.
that's
I
that.
remember, so bro, that was some of the coldest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. And that shit stuck with me to this day. I remember this dude pulled a gun out, and the dude looked at him like, "Man, I ain't scared." And he was like, "Oh, you ain't gotta be scared to die." Next thing you heard was boom. And I'm just sitting there like, "Oh
Damn.
shit!" Like it's some cold blooded motherfuckers on this planet, bro.
Yeah,
He
that,
was
that
like, "Oh, you ain't gotta be." And he said like, "Oh no, you ain't gotta be scared to die, dude."
last word, die.
Uh,
That's what I'm saying. People like we that was never our intent. That was I don't think that was the intent for us to be like this. But
nah, bro.
we getting our own way. And that's the thing that we trying to tell people, right? If you get in your own way, you're gonna always fall short. Just because you was born alone, and you gotta die alone, that don't mean you're supposed to live life alone. You're supposed to be around like-minded people, people that's gonna get you on the right track or right state of mind, right frame of mind. Even if it ain't agreeable, you're gonna flock to who you flock with. Y'all on the same wavelength. I don't care if it's good, bad, or indifferent. That's what it's supposed to be like. But when y'all keep thinking y'all can do things on your own, y'all, yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all good luck with that because it's not it don't pan out well for a lot of people.
Man, I realized this that I remember this. I was working in a hospital, and one of the employees, she was cool. Her son came in, and he got shot. And I remember this lady was like, and me and her was cool. She was like a cleaner, but we used to always rap. She was an older lady. Her son was like my age,
Mm-hmm.
and she like in her at that time she was like in her 50s, I think. And I went and told her the surgery was good. She was sitting in the surgical room, and she was like, why is this happening? Like, why are we doing this to one another? And it's just something I felt. I don't know if somebody said it to me. I don't remember nobody saying it to me, but it's just something that popped in my head. And I just looked at it and I said, when you don't love yourself, it's hard to love other people to look like you. At that time, that shit came on my mouth. I don't know where it came from, but that shit just made sense to me. And she looked at me and she was like, "You're right." She was like, "You're right." She was like, "It's so much self-hate that you can't love people that look like you." And I'm like, that's the state that melanated people in. Most people like when you can't love yourself doing the shit you doing. And I'm saying this from experience. When I was running around there doing stupid shit, I didn't love myself, bro. I didn't love myself. When I started loving myself, I was like, bro, I ain't about to go to jail or get killed over no. Or, that's when I knew I started loving myself. Like the actions you take tell you how you perceive yourself.
That's
Like
crazy.
if you willing, like people, you should like take risks. I'm not taking on risk that's risking my life. That's not a risk. That's just stupid. Can't classify or put that under the box of risk.
Next time you go
You,
live, we gonna ask this question. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish
oh
that
no
line.
no go no no go
No,
ahead,
because I
bro.
was going. No, because I was going to ask the question. You know, we. I know I only got it's just 2 hour shit. This why I don't really like using this one, but um, can you love yourself in survival mode? See, this is the deep shit that I be wanting to get into, right? Like, just really sit back and think about it. Can you love yourself in survival mode?
And I'm gonna say this. I will say yeah, and it's predicated upon your decision making, right? Because survival mode, we're not supposed to be in that state 24/7, but that's that kind of is self preservation,
Mm-hmm.
like survival. But it's what the risk I'm gonna take. Am I gonna take a risk that risk my freedom or risk my life? Then no, I don't love myself. But am I gonna take a risk because I'm down and out and just the next big thing to be around the corner? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe you can love it. I think it's shown through action. If it's that or if it's just desperation. Most people be desperate. When you desperate and you do something, I don't think desperation is a form of self preservation, but I just don't think it leads or shows love. Like, 'cause I know some people who in fucked up positions and they ain't going to shake their ass, they ain't doing nothing to compromise who they are because they love themselves. Yeah, they just in fucked up situations and they be like, shit, I'm gonna weather the storm.
Mm.
I work 2, 3 jobs before I go do some shit like that. Before I go in the street and hustle. Before I go rob somebody, I work 2 or 3 jobs before I do that. That's survival mode, right? Like shit, motherfucker working 2 or 3 jobs, they just trying to survive. But they love themselves enough not to compromise themselves. So that's why I say it's the action I think shows
Mm.
because if a person is willing to do whatever. Okay, you working 2 or 3 jobs, you're putting yourself at risk for lack of sleep. You might not be taking care of yourself as good as you would because you ain't got the time. But okay, I got to do this to grind this out. I do it for a couple months, and then I'm straight, but they love themselves enough to put themselves through that stress versus going to try to sit on a block hustle. If there's a female shaking their ass in a strip club, selling themselves, they ain't compromising themselves, but they sacrificing probably the comfortability. You know,
Mm,
shit. I know people who, because they got grandfathered in, had a good job, they lost it, but they ain't got no formal education, so they got to go work in a retail store now or flipping burgers. It was at one point in time, what people don't know is to become a nurse, you just had to have training. You ain't have to go to school. And the mid '90s, that's when they started making it because both my grandmothers was nursing through training. They didn't go to school, but they
mm,
worked as practicing nurses with training. But in the '90s, they both had retired prior to this happening. But like '80s, '90s, somewhere around that time, you had to have a license.
right.
And even like the X-ray techs, they just went to a school and basically training at the job. They call it a school. But
Mm-hmm.
then they had to get a federal license. I was working when they did that because there was a couple people who got grandfathered in. They was required to go take the state license test, and and two people never took it, so they fired them. And then
Mm.
you see them down in the cafeteria serving, working behind there doing the food thing now. Like, damn, y'all was just X-ray techs. Now y'all down here doing this. Yeah, because they required a license. One of them failed the test. The other one just didn't take it.
That's crazy. That sounds like teachers when back in the days you ain't need that certification. Now every state got to certify and they've been working 35 years kindergarten, first grade. Now you need certification. You don't get the certification, they drop you. You don't get no pension. You don't get nothing. It's over. This world is rough. This world is rough. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, boy. It's I just really sat here and thought about that while you were speaking. Like, can you really can you love yourself in survival mode? You know what I mean? I think that'll be a great question to ask, regular people. Because some people, I don't even think a lot of people can even answer that because they probably couldn't establish the two being linked together a lot of the times. So
I
I
don't
think,
think the average person even know they in survival mode.
right.
I'm just being real. I don't think the average person, I don't think they look at it like, oh, I'm here to survive. But then you
Yeah.
ask people, what's the person, what their purpose is. I've heard some people be like, just to survive. Like, what?
To survive your time. Like, no, you
Yeah, bro. Like, this prison sentence or
and
something. I
that's
gotta
crazy.
survive.
And that's what I'm saying. They so many people in survival mode, they don't even understand that's not the life you're supposed to live. You're supposed to live life, not to live to survive. it's
Right.
I'm just man, listen, man. I ain't gonna start you because I know you got things to do, and that like I said, that'll be a great conversation for another night. Because boy, the thoughts that's going in my mind right now, bad. I'm really ready to ask people, what's more important? I mean, can you love yourself in survival mode, or uh are you living in survival mode? Are you supposed to survive to live or live to live? But people ain't gonna know the difference because people don't understand what they're doing.
Yeah, people surviving to live instead of living to thrive.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's bad. Look, this is why you a bad influence. I'm just saying you a bad influence.
I'm a
That's
terrible influence, bro. I break the
I,
matrix, man.
I,
If people really listen to what I say, bro, I break the fucking matrix, bro.
I'm just saying, man, because that's something that like I know for sure. I better be careful because I know some people might be in the cuts listening, and that'll be a topic on another day. But I ain't.
Y'all gonna get these motherfuckers JFK my ass, bro.
Nah, we ain't going. I listen. I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what he talking about YouTube. I no hablo inglés.
Mm,
Look, I ain't,
hell no.
nah. We need you around. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. This is like I don't think people even understand the uniqueness of this channel. We can speak sports. We can speak life. We can blend the two together, and we can stay on like this is what every dude needs this. It
And
ain't
I'm
you
gonna
ain't
talk
got to be
shit over
macho.
here. I'm gonna talk shit. I'm at y'all roll, bro.
Yeah,
Like I said, I
you
don't know
ain't got to be
what
macho.
it be. I don't know what it be, bro. I be trying to come on my show and be like this, but I can't. I be in word mode when I go live. But just like talking shit and shit, Tay be like, man, you just need to be you, bro. Just talk shit. I be talking shit to her all the time. Like she
Mhm.
call me, she
That's
say
why.
some shit, I be talking shit, bro.
That's
I
why
be
your
like,
chemistry is. That's why your chemistry is A1. You know what? Shout out to
that's my
Tay.
dog.
You know
That's
she
what
she
was
she
man.
she 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 brings that out of you. Just hey, don't forget who you are. Come on back here. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of Tay. Tay could let you could literally let your hair down with her. You know what I mean? And like everything just flows naturally because she's gonna remind you like, yo, you can go ahead and say what you need to say. Ain't nothing crazy over here. That's why,
He be like, talk yo, talk.
yeah, right. That's
And that
why,
Texas boy,
yeah.
that's my dog, man.
Shout out to
Hey,
Tay. Shout out to the
Commander
nine
do
percent.
Commander do that shit too.
And that's what I'm
Commander do
saying. They allow you. It's crazy, right? Because we could talk, we talk normally, but when they're around, it's like, yo, we gotta protect. We gotta still be the dudes that we're supposed to be. We gotta, you know what I mean? Like, yo, don't talk slick to her. Don't
and
you got this shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
you know what? I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know who I really miss talking to? Like I miss talking to this person. Anti. Anti
Oh,
was crazy as hell. Anti was crazy as hell. I miss talking to Anti.
yeah. Shout out to her. She's still doing good. She over there rocking, still doing the games and
Still
stuff
doing her
like that.
thing.
I check
That's
I
what's
check
up.
on her. I peek in from time to time. You know what I mean? I don't have time to have we don't have time to have hate in our hearts, man. We
Nah, I
rock,
don't
we
hate
rock.
nothing
No,
about
no,
her.
I'm just saying in general because they may feel that way about you. I don't have time to reciprocate that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not towards me. I don't think we had a problem. I'm just saying, you know,
Nah, I
sometimes we
don't
go
hate
down with
nothing about her.
affiliation, but you know how that goes. I'm just saying, like
People protect their peace differently,
right.
and I
You
think
got
that's just that's where I say to be fair, that's what everybody do. You
I
know,
don't want to.
sometimes reasons and seasons, bro. That's
Mm-hmm.
just how life is, but it is no hate. You know what I'm saying? There's no hate at all. Like I wish the best for everybody. If I fuck with you today or if I fuck with you tomorrow, I do wish the best for everybody, bro.
You know,
That's how I live life, bro. And
you
just
know,
because we don't fuck with each other don't mean, I can't wish you well and hope you do good. That I never
no,
be like that, bro. I don't
no,
even wish negativity on I don't even have enemies, bro. I don't do that shit. To have enemies means negativity to me. So I don't do enemies. You know.
yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't
That's
mad
what.
at nobody. There's some people who don't fuck with me and there's some people I don't fuck with them and that's just how it is. For whatever
Yeah,
reasons, but I don't think it's no hate. I hope it ain't no hate.
I don't,
There
I
is no
don't, I
hate for
don't
me.
have it. I don't have it because
Yeah.
I don't. I try my best to not have that feeling in me. You know what I mean? Like people cut me off. Okay, you cut me off. I'm cool with that. I ain't mad at you. You cut me
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It,
I wasn't it. Oh, I
I
gotta live with
know,
that.
bro. I can only imagine, bro. Like I know. Look, I'm not saying I'm perfect, so I know some people to protect their peace. You know, they can't be around me. That's just how it is, and I'm good with that because I feel like that with some people, so I can't be a hypocrite. Like I'm like that. Like to protect
Hmm.
my peace, I just stop being in different spaces and environments. And so when people feel like that towards me for whatever reason, that's their reason. Their piece is different from mine. So I don't fault them for that. That's what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You always that's the number one thing, bro, is to protect your motherfucking peace, bro.
I agree with that. Realist to take too much energy. I don't
Yeah.
have it. I rather spend the energy on doing things correctly. I have a responsibility to the world. I have a responsibility to myself, and without that responsibility, I can't be me. I'm sorry. I'm just saying I
That's
can't.
like when I was sitting on Tay's panel, I was telling her about my stepdad. We talking about, forgiveness. I told her,
Hmm.
she was like, what's the next show you gonna do? I was like, Gary suggested I do a show on forgiveness. And I was telling her, like, shit, he stabbed me, almost took me out, right? But I don't have hate in my heart for him. And like, I don't talk negative about him. Like, you don't hear me talking shit about him. Like, yeah, piece of shit, fuck you, this, that, 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 this, that, that. I may tell a story, But you don't hear me speak. Even my brother, bro, motherfucker kicked me in the back of my head. Now I can't see. I don't even, you don't hear me spitting no negative shit about him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you a piece of shit. I wish my daddy didn't have you. I can be saying some crazy shit, you know, but I don't, bro, because I don't have the hate in my heart to say it, bro. I don't even think about it like that. I
Mm,
don't even think about it, and that's what I'm talking about. Like forgiveness is not to take like whatever to the day I die. The reason I'm not gonna be able to see is because of my little brother, right? I forgave him and I moved forward from that. Right?
mm,
That shit done and over with. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna live the life I gotta live now. I don't have to tell him. I never told him I forgive you for what you did. I never spoke to him again, and I never will. I will never fuck with him. But I moved past it. I'm healed from it. I'm not bitter about it. But he gonna have to always deal with what he did to me because my family don't even fuck with him. His
mm.
mama got cancer, so when she gone, he ain't got nobody. He
Yeah.
ain't gonna have nobody, bro. So he got to deal with the shit he did, not me. I ain't got to deal with that shit. I move past it. I don't let it bother. My wife be getting mad as hell. I be like, bro, man, let that shit go, bro.
Yeah. I gotta
It
let it
ain't.
go.
Yeah, like man, I'm good, bro. I'm right here with you, bro. We living life. We living good. We won't want for shit, bro. Like so,
Mm,
we doing a damn thing, bro. No matter what. Yeah, could we have been doing it bigger? Yeah, but that ain't what was in the cards, bro. That ain't what the universe had for us. Bro. This is how it's supposed to be because this is how it is.
yeah.
So we gonna make the best out of it, and we do, bro, and we do.
You make the best out of the bad situation. You know what I mean?
And the
That's
bad
all we
ain't
could
even
do.
bad. Shit is
Yeah, that's what I'm
good, bro.
saying. You got to be
Yeah.
appreciative of what you have going forward. You know, and that's the thing that I'm gonna end the show on that. You know, everybody don't have that opportunity to go forward. When you have that blessing to go forward, it just brings a peace into your heart, your mind, and your soul. Um, damn, what I was don't remind me. I got 4 minutes. I know I got 4 or 3 minutes now, but
That's all, folks. I'm
I
gonna
appreciate everybody
appreciate
coming
you.
through. Yeah, you go ahead and enjoy your night. Shout out to my 33 brother, my co-host, the word himself, coming through. Um, we will see you guys Sunday night. The scores, the recap, the highlights of the events today was from the 9. The spot was brought to you by the 9%. Where better you is a better us. Like I said, I'll see you guys Sunday night. Recap Sunday night football, basketball, and prepare ourselves for Monday Night Raw, which will happen the next day. With that being said, from the Channel 9 studio, this is Sport. This is Mr. 33 signing off. Y'all have a good night. See y'all Sunday. Appreciate everybody that came through tonight.